Welcome to Can I Live 11? What we're doing is we're hosting dope shows like this for dope people such as yourself, raising money for a homie of mine. He has bone marrow cancer. He was diagnosed when he was 19 years old, 3 years ago. They're like, yo, you're gonna die in 4 months. He told me, I'm gonna die in 4 months. I was like, oh shit, you're gonna die in 4 months? Really? But then 4 months passes and he's still alive. And then 8 months, and then a year, and then 2 years, and he just turned 22. He wasn't supposed to see 19, right? So that's what's going on. Now it's time to welcome people from other cities who generate a little bit more of a buzz so they see how live we are. You feel me? Wow, their first show in Toronto. This is Nitty Scott's first show and you guys are here to witness it. You feel me?
I love Toronto. This is my first time ever being over the border. And I see a lot of parallels, you know, between here and New York. And I fit right in, to be honest, I do. So I've had a blast and I will be back. It's very easy to have people tell your story for you. And I think I'm very in control of my narrative. Generally speaking, a lot of us are not very knowledgeable about the business aspects of our career, and we're almost taught to hire someone to do that. You know, like no, you write the songs and you know you have someone for that. But you know what you miss, I guess, when you just sort of put someone in charge of that is that you don't know what's going on. I have gained so much experience and I really know what's going on at all times. My initial work, I think, was very on the surface, and it was about demonstrating skill and sort of, I feel like I had something to prove. You know, I wanted you to know that I can rap and I'm technical and, you know, and I'm nice.
It's the queen of the cosmos, cream of the convo. The baby Buddha baby, get your lady a poncho. Hit you with the dawn flow, the two-piece combo. And rap for Eric Garner, we ain't fucking with 5-0.
The Art of Chill was birthed from misery. It was about unconditioning myself, ridding my psyche of all of these beliefs that didn't serve me anymore. You hear a young girl wrestling with herself, trying to understand herself, trying to understand the world. And I think it causes you to look inside of yourself and deal with some of those same fundamental questions of who are we? Why are we here? What is our purpose? What's important? What's not important? Really big questions that I think are kind of like the root of all of our problems. Discussing feminism, a lot of times it's from a very particular point of view, and it doesn't include just people from many different walks of life and how they deserve that same advocacy. So I'm still learning about it, and you know, I got to this place where I was like, it doesn't have to be real sisters and queens on one side and all the thoughts on the other side. It was kind of like, you know, there is a way, there's a common thread to everything. Absolutely. And you can choose to celebrate that as opposed to sort of reject or shame what you don't personally, understand or are about. There's this part of being an activist that makes it so that you will always be at odds with the world, because you will always feel like something is wrong and I have to fix it. I try not to be consumed by it, and I do believe that at the peak of enlightenment is not identifying with being a man or a woman or black or white or a musician or a corporate person. All of those labels and all of those things just going by the wayside, and being consciousness, purely consciousness.
Hey, and I'm just on my feng shui. I'm just on my feng shui. Hey, and I'm just on my feng shui. And I'm just on my feng shui.
When I have it to give back, that's how you know that you've got it. And when it's no longer about your personal gain or your personal security, and it's kind of like, what can I do to make the world a better place now? Because I have the time, I have the resources, I have the platform. I think that's when I'll feel truly accomplished. Shout out to the Can I Live Foundation bringing me out. I had an absolute blast. Can I live?
They say concrete roads is hard to find. Sit inside my